Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 2 and want to present about signalist intersection at UTHM. My name is Siti Nurul Shazni binti Rusli and my group member is Farah Hanim binti Hanafi, Muhammad Nur Zaini bin Mak Jusuh, Nurul Nadia binti Mak Sani and Nur Hazirah binti Bat Hamid.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Farhani binti Hanafi from Group 2. I will present about introduction. Violations of red traffic lights at intersections are one of the leading causes of accidents that can cause death, injury, and destruction of property in a country. Based on a study conducted by Muhammad Jamil and Shabadin in 2012 in Malaysia, road accidents contribute to the most significant injuries and deaths. For the last 5 years, the number of accidents at intersection recorded in Malaysia has been increasing. One of the causes of accident at intersections is due to violation of red traffic lights. Okay, now we move to objective. For objective, for our research, is first to determine the relationship between red light running based on level of services at the intersection of UTHM at peak hours. Second, to determine the improvements in the study area. For location for this study is in the intersection of UTHM, as in the figure has been shown in this slide.
Factor of the violation of red traffic light. During the morning and evening peak hour, there will be also an increasing in red light violation caused by driver behavior, walking day, speed limit, vehicle speed at yellow start, and distance to stop line affected by driver behavior violating red traffic light. But from the test result, statistically, this difference is not significant. Thus, peak hour cannot affect the driver behavior that violates red traffic light. Data collection. Data taken according to the time in the morning from 7:30 to 9:30. Data observation method is divided into 3 methods, namely data observation based on layout and geometry of intersection to find out whether the layout at UTHM intersection affect the red traffic light violation rate. Data observation based on time, cycle and green time light at UTHM. Then sufficient with vehicle volume rate at the intersection either during the peak hour or outside the peak hour, and observation method based on traffic data to identify the rate of red light violation that often occur at UTHM junction.
My name is Nurul Nadia binti Mak Sani and my friend Nur Hazirah binti Bat Hamid will continue this presentation for Chapter 4, Result and Discussion. Introduction. To achieve the objective of the study conducted, analysis, calculation and data collection need to be done to obtain effective research results. Therefore, this study was conducted to determine the relationship between red light running based on level of services at the intersection of UTHM at peak hours, as well as to determine the suggestion improvement in the study area. For that analysis data, the collected data were used to ensure that the first and second objective can be achieved in this study. The method used is the Highway Capacity Manual (HCM) for the data collection. For the next slide, you will see our video recording from the site. The Highway Capacity Manual (HCM). Observation at the study site found that the road situation at peak hours was very dense. It is shown in the figure 4.1. From figure 4.1 shows that the number of vehicles on the road at peak hour each recorded a high value, especially roads from the west. As many as 825 vehicles go straight and 34 vehicles U-turn, followed by roads from the east by 776 vehicles go straight and 253 vehicles turn right or U-turn. This is because the road from the west and east is the main road leading to Batu Pahat Kluang or Kluang Batu Pahat, and makes this route as an alternative route by road user during peak hours. For vehicle from the north recorded a very low value of 52 vehicles turning right, as the main gate of U-station was closed for the road construction process in campus. Due to that, not many road users use this route, and they use the gate 2 to go to U-station main campus.
Highway capacity manual calculation based on our data observation at site. HCM is a method to determine cycle length based on capacity of a lane group. Level of service (LOS) is a qualitative measure used to relate the quality of motor vehicle traffic service. LOS is used to analyze roadway and intersection by categorizing traffic flow and assigning quality level of traffic based on performance measure. LOS measurement can be divided into several criteria as shown in this table. There are 6 level of service, which depends on the average delay per vehicle. Okay, this is the result of the HCM calculation based on our data observation at site. We have 3 phases, and also you can see here the level of service is different for each phase. Phase 1 shows the LOS of B with the average delay per vehicle 13.0 and 10.5. For the phase 2, the level of service is F, and the average delay per vehicle is 87.3. For the phase 3 is both shows the LOS of A with 2.4 and 8.1 of D. To be conclude, the problem occur at phase 2, which can be seen as the worst level of service. This is because the traffic delay on the north phase. Road users attempt to lose patience and tend to make violation on red light traffic, which can lead to accident. The driver can act without thinking by ignoring the regulation of road and that have been stated in Malaysia's law, which can lead to loss of life and property. Apart from that, this area also lack of traffic control from the relevant parties such as traffic police to control the situation, especially during peak hours. Therefore, this study will propose some improvement that can be made to improve the traffic flow at the intersection from the current traffic flow, which will be explained on the next slide.
For the conclusion, it can be seen that the phase 1 and phase 3 are in good condition, which is in LOSB and LOSA, because of the time cycle at this phase are still in relevant state, but for the phase 2, it shows that the worst level of service LOSF due to time cycle problem. Then, the data obtained from video recording shows that the time cycle for phase 2 is too long than the other phase. It can lead the other user at phase 2 to commit red light runnings and also can cause accident for the other road users. Then, recommendation. As a result of the conclusion, some suggestion can be made to reduce red light running at the UTHM intersection and can improve security at the study site. In addition, the study can also be used as a guide and used for future researchers for the improvement process at the study site. Users will be more compliant and sensitive to the change of traffic lights from green to red due to the fine imposed will cause a loss to themselves. Other than that, it can be seen that in the phase 2, there are lack of cycle time due to that the authorities involved should take an action related to the time cycle in phase 2 to reduce the occurrence of red light runnings. That's all from Group 2. Thank you.